Hey everyone, Lance again, welcome back. So today we're going to give the car a good wash. We're not going to do anything too drastic, so we'll just get the traffic film remover on it, some snow foam, agitate it a little bit and rinse it off to see whether or not there's anything lurking under the massive amount of dirt that's currently on the car. Also today we're going to get around to hopefully installing the caps and the badges on the wheels, as they're pretty clean. We've also got the roundel, the front emblem to go on the bumper, the parts for that there. We've got the grills to go back on, and I'm contemplating putting the glove box back in for the time being because I'm not 100% certain that GM5 unit is to blame for the central locking. So let's take a look at the car, the state it's currently in. So as you can see, I've done some preparation for the wash. We've taken off the M badge. I've also removed the rear badge, give that a clean so it can go back on straight. Got a little stubby aerial installed now. M badge is removed on the sides. And we've also removed the front grills in preparation for getting the main badge on. But as you can see, the car is filthy. We also want to get this wash done now because we have the wrap removed on the roof and the front bumper. So that will get the slight roughness of the roof, get that smoother. And we've also got the wheels to go on. That wheel needs a clean, we'll get that filmed shortly. We've got my wheel bucket, which the wheel sits on top of. And we've got those new Michelin Pilot Sport 4s to go on the car. Also ordered, which are due today, some new wheel bolts, because these are minging rusty as hell. But anyway, let's get started with the wash, get it clean, and then we'll install everything back on the car and see how good it looks. And we'll hopefully, if daylight allows, we'll take it for a drive and record the reaction. See you then. car is looking pretty clean and healthy. So we gave it a quick douse in traffic film remover, then we rinsed that off, then we applied some snow foam. My snow foam lance, although it's brand new, seems a bit dodgy and was just spraying it everywhere, but the snow foam went on nice and thick. We let that take effect, then we rinsed that off. Once that was done, we used the 2-bucket method with some shampoo in each. It's shampoo and wax, so I didn't have to do the detail spray at the end, because this car is going to get dirty relatively quickly with all the stuff that's going to get done on it. Not being too precious. Once all the snow foam and the wash and wax went on, we rinsed it again and give it a quick dry. So now that the surface has been prepared, we can go ahead and put on the rear roundel, but actually put it centre this time. We've got the wheels and tyres to go on, and then once they're on, we have some new centre caps and M badges which can be applied, and then we've also got the front round door which needs to be screwed in, and we can put the emblems back on. Once that's done, I can jack the car back up, take the axle stands from underneath, put it back down, and then probably go for a drive and see whether or not the rebalancing of the wheels and the new tyres have an effect. Just quickly, the rear emblem has gone back on, but it's skewed in the fixture, not actually the alignment of the badge itself. So it's stuck back on now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the boot. One thing we do need to address is the boot trim, so let's have a look. So as you can see, hopefully, this is slightly misaligned, so I'm going to have to get the Torx out and realign it all. So let's get to that, and hopefully whilst we're under there, we can see why that's not lining up correctly. You may have just noticed me wrestling with the interior and the BMW badge on the rear. What a nightmare, but everything now at least sits relatively correctly. The rear badge though, albeit a lot better, is still slightly off. The entire assembly needs coming out. We'll have to do that another day. But we've got that, and front badge is on, and the grills are back. Looks nice and tidy. Last thing we need to do is get those wheels on and get the hubcaps on, and then get it off the axle stands. Let's go. So that is us done for the day with the Z4. So what did we get done? So we gave it a good scrub. We've got the rear badge mostly realigned. The interior trim on the rear is back in properly now. We did those screws on the battery cover, they've now got in. New aerial, new rubber all around, and as you can see, the emblems and the BMW centre caps. We've got the wraps removed off the mirror and off the front bumper and the roof. This now feels nice. Gave the interior a bit of a wash around the front. We've got the BMW emblem now screwed in, and I've got to say, without the wrap on, clean, and on these new tyres, she's looking pretty sweet, to be honest. I'd take her out for a drive now, but daylight is dying. So we'll have to wait for another video for my impressions with those new tyres. So what's to do next? So we need to sort out the exhaust hanger. I'm unsure what to do with the M badges on the sides and the rear. You guys let me know. Do you think it looks better without them? I think it looks cleaner without them. Let me know in the comments. I think the wheels, although they look good at this distance, up close there's a few scratches and a few marks where the paint's starting to chip away. No curbing or anything, it's just looking a bit unsightly in the crevices. So I think at some point we'll get them either sprayed a different colour, refurbed or replaced. I'm not sure yet. Again, comment down below, if we were to get those resprayed, what colour would you get? I'm thinking like a shadow grey, maybe an anthracite, or should we go for different wheels completely? Should we do anything to the exhaust? Should we leave it standard and get that hanger sorted, or should we get something aftermarket? I'm thinking potentially some tints on the rear and maybe wrapping certain elements as well. So yeah, she's looking clean. We'll get her out in another video, get my impressions on these tyres and take some nice shots with the way she's currently standing. Yeah, so hopefully you'll join me for that. If you haven't already, then why don't you subscribe to the channel, drop this video a like. Any support, thank you in advance. We will get to the Supra at some point. We'll do some videos on that as well. But for now, from the Z4 Supra, from me, bye.